Oof, oof. So nice to be back. So good to be back. Hello, everybody. How you been doing? I've been doing fantastic, as you can see. I just got off playing some Deadlock, right? And there was this 15-minute game. I know you don't give a shit about Deadlock because you're watching a Baldur's Gate playthrough. So why would you care about Deadlock? But hear me out. 53-minute game. Went down to the wire. We were behind the entire first 30 to 40 minutes. And then we realized it's the haze. We gotta take down that one player who is carrying them. We take him down, their team fights are done. Somebody called it. I think they were speaking Brazilian. I didn't understand a word they said, but they said attack and they pinged haze. And boom, I was in there with the Infernus. Yes, cringe, I know. I was in there. We killed 3 team fights in a row. And after that, it was the comeback of the ages. I am so sad that I didn't record it, but also so glad that I played that as my warm-up too. Just doing a voiceover for this. So hello everybody, hope you're doing fantastic. I've got 2 things more to say. 1, I know you're here for the long rest and not for my rant about Deadlock. 2, I know you're here for my long rest and not for me leveling up. But I really want to level up. I also want a long rest, but I mean, admittedly, it's not going to happen right now. Look at this. We are so full of power.
Careful, I'm behind.
Oh, yes, you do. Yes, you do, honey.
No one stopped me yet.
But I really want to level up. I'm very close to leveling up. I'm very close, admittedly. But I'm desperate. I'm fucking desperate for leveling up. I want to switch up some... I don't know if I want to switch up some spells, but I definitely want to check them. I want to check...
What's next, I wonder?
Not in that tab. I prefer this one. Don't you feel like this one's a bit messy? It's like this too much. And this is too small. I mean, it's not criticism of the game. It's just that it's nice that it's here. I just don't like using it. I prefer to just go to the inventory one. Anyways, so in her case, her spell book, we've got some nice spells prepared. But after the last fight where we tried Glyph of Warding, I've been thinking, who could have this? Maybe we can give it to Gale. And I went through to her and I realized, oh, she's got it already. We don't need to teach it to anybody. She already has it. So this might be a good thing. I would also like to play with summons a bit more, but I think the only one that's got any is Will. And I never use Will. No offense, Will. But I didn't find you to be that powerful. Maybe you are. We'll see. I'll probably take it to the mountain pass, though, so you'll have your chance. That being said, Shadowheart herself has like these three. Aid, Prayer of Healing, and Beacon of Hope. And I feel like it might be a bit too much to have that much healing. So I might get rid of Beacon of Hope or Prayer of Healing, one of the two, and instead change it for, say, Glyph of Warding. In that case, if I put Glyph of Warding, I have to get rid of Spirit Guardian. No, not Spirit Guardians. Beacon of Hope. Because it's just too much. Or rather, it would be too many level 3 spells otherwise. I can't get rid of a level 2 and put a level 3 in. But I could get rid of Prayer of Healing and exchange that for something else. Speaking of summon, spiritual weapon is a summon as far as I understand it, or a buff to a weapon you already have. I believe a summon is just more interesting, but not more interesting, but more effective. I mean, I haven't tried it, but a buff is nice. But if I get an extra roll and an extra chance to attack and an extra enemy on the ground, especially if this can be targeted by the enemy, it's going to be very useful. Anyways, never mind that. What are we going to do here? Well, here we are going to save some gnomes who, I don't know how that slipped my mind last time, but there's gnomes that are being, their lives depend on us saving, at least temporarily, this man called Nier. Nier spelled N-E-R-E. And he is the missing boots. This is not it. This is not the one. It is deliver Nier's head, save Grimforge gnomes. Here we go. Free the gnomes. I don't know when this was introduced, but it was already taken as a given the last time I heard it in a conversation that this was the case, and we'd have to save he's a first soul. Are they called first souls? True souls. He's a true soul. So we'll probably save him only temporarily. We'll see what kind of character he is, but very likely we're going to kill him anyway for the mushrooms.
Lies before me.
Power to the Myconids. Power to the Myconids, I say. Find the Night Song. What's the update? We found the temple. The bridge connecting the Underdark to the Sharon Temple is gone. To reach the Night Song, we'll have to go over land. What? Oh, it's up here. Is it?
What's a fort like this doing in the Underdark?
Whoever built it, they've let it rot for ages.
Dana. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, before we go there, where my journal was pushing me, Dana,
Seems like
you're
a good moment to
mysterious.
talk.
Reinforcements, huh? Let's see how long you last.
Oh, so menacing. I am so scared, Dana. Please don't hurt me with your badass nonchalance. Okay. So we've got, oh, some
Dead
tiny...
trail, publicly displayed. The Duergar are sending a message.
Honestly, I'm not against that message, you know? Can I... The game's like, yo, you should check this out. But will I be allowed to use necromancy on these guys? Will that affect these NPCs? I mean...
This place is hard to bear. I hope we're able to continue on our way before too long.
We'll fix
I
it.
know what you mean. Everyone is so unhappy.
Well, they're dwarves.
Oh. Well, I meant more the molten rock and plunging chasms, but yes, the folk leave something to be desired as well.
It's so
Present
nice.
Company excluded, of course.
Oh, hush you. Stop fishing for compliments.
It's so nice to see them getting along. So nice. Anyways, so this is what we're going to do. Just in case, Astarion,
Touch me.
do me a favor. Oh, actually, he might be involved with those spiders, so never mind. Don't distract him.
Watch the shadows.
Oops,
Still
wrong one.
breathing?
We'll just deal with the
Despite everything.
consequences in case he doesn't want us to be reviving his enemy here. Oi. I need info, mate. Oh, Karlach is so excited about the concept and prospect of necromancy.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
That drow looks like an elf. A very good-looking elf, might I add. Not that I'm into corpses, but... You know what? Let's leave that conversation there. What were you doing here? Who are you? What happened to you? Who killed you? Where are you from? What is your profession? Where are your valuables? In this case, I'm not interested in loot. What I want to know is what happened to you.
God! Interrogate.
Interrogated about what? What were you doing here? Who killed you? Where are you from? What is your profession? What were you doing here?
Threat to Baldur's Gate. Jahira's orders.
Who the fuck is Jahira?
Hang on. High Harper Jahira.
Oh, thank God I have
Saviour
you.
of Baldur's Gate. Incredible.
I love you, Karlach. It's a shame it can't be. Unless... She is kind of giving me the googly eyes. Blah, 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 blah. She is kind of giving me the googly eyes, right? It probably has something to do with my shining green globes of sensual attraction. Very likely. Very likely. So, Jahira sent them because of cultists in the Underdark and because they're a threat to Baldur's Gate. We already know that the Duke was kidnapped, and so there were plans for Baldur's Gate. All roads lead to Baldur's Gate, as the saying goes. Where you're from, we don't need to know that, and it's probably Baldur's Gate. Who killed you? We know the Duergar, although it might be somebody specific. What are your valuables? What is your profession exactly? What were you doing for Jahira?
Scout. Harper.
Okay. Who killed you?
Duergar cultist. True Soul's command.
And finally, who are you, in case we need to give this information to Jahira later on?
Zaham. Harper Scout.
Zaham, that's how you pronounce that.
Wanes. You can
JH.
ask no more questions.
That's wonderful. Not that I can't ask any more questions and that she's dead and was probably tortured when she was interrogated. I just mean, you know, fact that I like the pronunciation of those words, of that word.
Don't like strangers here.
I get that feeling.
But Absolute must have took you in.
You know, that wound looks very recent. Who hung those drow out to dry? Where did the drow come from? Where these drow come from?
Caught him sniffing around. Easy marks. Had the stench of the toplands. Hung them here as a warning. Ain't no one drooks with Clan Flameshade.
Okay. Did you hung them personally?
Me? Who else?
Hang
My
them.
spiders sussed them out of hiding, then near taught them a thing or two, and I let them fly.
Right. Speaking of spiders... Hello, ladies.
I speak true, brothers. You know it in your hearts. You know it in your very souls.
You deserve
We need
better.
No Lolth, no Spider Queen. Father Murmuth is the head of Clan Lur. He hatched us, raised us, feeds us.
What care
Oh,
we
they're
for
really
his
loyal.
business here? He keeps us small.
Rebellion.
Keeps us contained. We should be with the Spider Queen, revered, adored.
And she's the biggest one too. She's the biggest one. Ooh. Ooh, this is going to be so good. We're going to spark a rebellion. What I couldn't do in the Goblin camp, we'll get to do in the Underdark, in the Duergar base, with giant spiders. This is amazing. It might take some time to bring them all up to their desired and honestly, quite honestly, their deserved stature, but we will get there. Religion, recall your learnings about the Spider Queen Lolth. I should get like a +10 to this because we've been so involved with Lolth throughout this playthrough. Turning on your head of clan, are you? I'm sure that'll end well. Why would I discourage this? Spiders for the Spider Queen seems logical. I mean, in this playthrough, there's other playthroughs where you might, you know, be faithful to the Duergar or have them as allies at least. Spiders for the Spider Queen seems logical. See how this mutiny plays out. Attack the nearest spider. No. That wouldn't turn out well for anyone. Alright, we're going to record our learnings of the Spider Queen. Fantastic.
You've read that harming spiders is illegal among Lolth's faithful, and often punishable by death.
Father
I'm also
Murmuth
planning on
is
it.
our past. Lolth is our future.
These spiders are loyal to the local Duergar. In the event of a fight, they will join the fray against you, with slavering enthusiasm.
Oh, no, they won't. You should know that spiders are revered among Lolth's faithful. Harming one of your kind is a capital crime. Would this encourage them changing their allegiances? Deception. Murmuth? Is that the guy who keeps telling everyone about his useless, hideous spiders? Persuasion. I think your sister is right. Among the Spider Queen's worshippers, you'll reach your true potential. Ooh, the bonuses on these two. I mean, I don't like this one. This one doesn't sound convincing enough to me. It's just like, oh, you know what? With Lolth, you've got more rights. More rights for you because you're with Lolth. It's like too modern day for me, you know? Not the reason why I'm playing this game. So it's either deception or persuasion. This one seems a bit childish and condescending. And these spiders, they're a bit freaky. Don't know that I want to be that way towards them. But let's still do the math. So it's 4 plus 3, 7 plus 3, 10 plus 1d6 plus 1d4. That's insane. So it's almost like a 20 in bonuses, potentially. And then this one is 4 plus 3, 7, and then a potential 10. So 17. Perception proficiency and expertise. I have that? Oi, listen, Mermath is the person you're following. Because I just talked to him about those corpses, and he couldn't stop chatting about how useless his spiders are. You sure you want to be working for that guy? And we can cast friends. There was no way of not succeeding this.
Useless? Hideous?
Xanta, is it so? You see, Father Mermath's time has passed. Come, brothers, follow me into Lol's hairy embrace.
Are you just going to kill yourself immediately?
Ready. We follow.
Yes. Now, brothers, our new dawn awaits.
I don't like that pose. Oh, okay. Okay. When the time is right, we'll reap the rewards of that choice. Even though I'm already happy with it. To be quite honest with you. Okay, all of this is stealing. Even the mushrooms. These are some greedy dwarves. Fit to the name. Where would this take me? We can just use any boat to get back, I guess.
They're starting to rot.
Yeah. I saw you across the water. What is this about?
Use it.
Oh. Okay, people. What are we about here? Hey? These are all level 5s too.
Let's shore here to kick some stiffs lakeside. I suggest you bugger off.
Ooh, nice. Can I have some? Grim work. Did you kill them? I'll be checking them for loot first. Do I want to give them that idea? No, I'd rather provoke them into attacking me. Grim work. You killed a lot of them?
Nah. Rockfall smashed them. Can't have them stinking up the place. The half that weren't crushed are digging the true soul out of the wreckage.
And you are checking them for loot first, no?
You gotta be kidding. These trash don't have nothing on them but rocks.
Rocks.
Perception, inspect the corpses. Gather yourself to strike. I want to inspect the corpses. I'm not great at perception, but we've got some advantages. Potentially. Ooh, nice. Nice. These bliss spores are OP. Every roll just gets an advantage.
You spot a shiny trinket on one of the corpses.
Light of hand, reach for the trinket. Deception, I'll finish up here. You're wanted with the others. We have a lot to benefit on deception. Deception will allow me to do all of them though. Also, we might be able to... No, would we be able to give them a more decent burial? Not really. We could burn them. It would stink up the place. But it would... Might be more respectful, would it be? To the corpse? To just burn it without any ceremony? No. I'll finish up here. I want it with the others. We'll see what we do.
Thank the Absolute. They're all yours.
Absolute.
Right. You can fuck off. Bryce Astarion isn't inspired by that.
Deep gnomes, killed under the yoke of slavers.
I'll take the lives of those who took yours. By your head in respect. No shops on the No shops on the Fugue Plain. I might just have to look into your pockets. I'll bow my head in respect.
Pray if you want, but they won't thank you for it. The dead are an ungrateful lot.
I wasn't praying though. I'm also surprised Karlach like that.
Something good here, I hope.
Fetish of Caladuran Smooth Hands. This gives you invisibility. The smooth, six-pointed star on this ring is beset with a small underdark gemstones, as befits a talisman of the god of mining and patron of deep gnomes. Brilliant. Mostly I was intrigued about the double doors, but I mean, considering that we know that our ghosts, we can always revive the dead as well. I don't feel like it's a bad idea to be a little bit respectful of the dead, honestly. Fables of Faerun, the cheerful deep gnome. Do we read this one? Deep in the Underdark lived Doyle, a plucky deep gnome slave. Day and night, he and his brother toiled for 5 Duergar smiths, mining iron and mithril until their hands ached and their eyes burned. Faster, cried the Duergar, and faster Doyle would dig, even into the night while his masters slept, smiling all the while. How can you smile while we slave? Asked the brother. Because I wish our masters much success, was Doyle's reply. Words of the Duergar's quality weapons and armor quickly spread. To meet demand, the Duergar brought in more slaves, and began to forge and stockpile their wares at the dig site. Yet Doyle dug harder than ever, his wide grin never faltering. Soon the Duergar's operation grew so great that they commanded 20 deep gnome slaves. The day the 21st came, Doyle laughed and whooped so loud his Duergar captors sought silence in a nearby grotto. The slavers returned to find Doyle and his fellow deep gnomes clad in robust mithril armor and carrying mighty iron weapons, all taken from the slavers' stockpile. The 5 Duergar fell quickly, for they were no match for 21 armed deep gnomes. And Doyle? He never stopped smiling. Beneath the fable, an incensed reader has written a brief review. Garbage. This where the gnomes are getting bright ideas? Anyway, I don't get it. The lesson makes no fucking sense. He actually said damn sense, but hey. Let's pick that up. I also, this might be slightly disrespectful, but I feel like we've earned the possible kitchen plate. So this is the kitchen.
Eat and drink freely, for the lady doth come.
This was the kitchen. Sometime. We are going to try... Where... I think we took it from this one.
The corpse does not respond.
Hey!
What?
So, are you greeting invisible beings or just losing your mind?
The echoes, listen. They're coming from 3 directions.
Losing your mind it is. Probably the tadpole. The weirdest things seem to be.
Right. Sorry, I feel like if you want to be a good vampire, liked by the group, you need to treat Karlach well. You can treat everybody else like shit. But Karlach, I think everybody agrees. We like Karlach. Ooh, that's a horrible roll. That being said, it kind of doesn't matter much. Because it's just a lockpick thing. And it's kind of good for me to just not have that much weight. Oh, shit. I don't think I've ever failed 2 rolls in a row. There we go. Saving. Whoa, there's a lot of water here.
Ugh. The scraps of a nightfall feast.
To break bread in Shah's name, then spill blood in her name. A sacred rite.
Uh-huh.
That drow, near, is going to be on his last gasp unless someone digs him out. Though not necessarily our concern, of course.
But you want to do it. Just accept you want to do it. You don't need to hide it from me. So now everybody's going to have something to say about Nia.
Unstuck, or those gnomes are done for. Come on, focus.
Agree. What about you, Astarion?
So, are we saving this Nier from suffocating or leaving him to die? I'm fine with either, naturally. The last thing I want to do is ruin these nails digging through rock.
You've got gloves. Of course we can't leave him to die. We probably should, if only for the gnome's sakes. We're busy. We can't stop for everyone we meet. Definitely not this one. Definitely not this one. And, yeah, I mean, mostly for the gnomes.
Gods, really? Oh, saving a drow I can understand, but saving gnomes? Oh.
Oh, he dislikes me that
If
much.
you insist on being a hero,
I mean, I can't have earned it.
I won't get in your way. Just don't expect me to help either.
I love how Baldur's Gate characters are making racism cool again. I mean, she's not too into Gith, is she? He is not too into gnomes, apparently. Shadowheart, no, not Shadowheart. Laziel herself, she's not into anybody, really. Any race that is not Gith, she kind of hates. Hot lid. And I guess Karlach isn't. She kind of likes everybody. She's cool like that. Oh, these chairs are fantastic. That looks straight out of Riddick. None of those movies are perfect, but, you know, never mind. Ooh, silver. We like silver. Sells good.
What's hiding here?
All that inventory management going to waste. Oh, I wanted to check though. The reason why I talked to you was, do you have anything to say specifically about this room?
Well, my day just improved. Did you want something?
And it's not the room, let me tell you. It's not the room. Okay. So we have silver knife, silver glass, silver plate,
Don't mind if I do.
silver cake stand, plate, trap disarm toolkit. Why is that on the table? Where is that? Oh. Silver spoon and silver tray. Is this not a silver plate? No, that's just part of the room decor. Trap disarm toolkit. I still see it, but don't at the same time. Iron pan, cauldron, perception failed.
What's that?
A fancy button. Carla has good perception, I think. She's the most perceptive of us all. Oh. There's another double gate here. And a path. Ooh. This is interesting. Okay. That scared me, not gonna lie. Also, that's going a bit further than I want to. If there's a fire still burning in this room, which is very humid considering that it's covered in water, then that means this didn't happen too long ago. I knew it. One of you idiots was going to do that. One of you was going to do that. It was obvious. I should have done this earlier. Okay. No, you did turn off. Okay, fine. Oh, we can't go there. Alright, never mind. Oh, there's more stuff here. Nice. Good thing I turned around. Silver, 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 silver. Oh, come on. You were doing so great. So great. There we go. Not the bone. Okay. Nice. And is this the other side of the temple? Did we just make it into Shah's temple without having to bother about that bridge? That's kind of cool.
The smell is curious. That stone there has been pried loose.
Wait, oh, that stone. I think he was about to say, I smell a trap. Of course you can't.
Looking. La la la.
She's so chipper, man. How can you not like her? Oh, God.
I've got a long road ahead.
Hind armor. Bloody plum dye. Ooh, so we can go red if we want. Nice.
Moving in.
Let's do some light inventory management. Well, maybe not that light. Actually, who needs the invisibility one? He already has invisibility. We don't need to give him double invisibility. Do we need it? Arcana and religion. Movement speed. No, that's fine. What we've got. Oh. Okay. So those were... That's where you smelled. Ochre jelly. Okay, that's a nice concept. If you're a designer and you're told you just have to make an ochre jelly, you're like, fucking finally. I mean, shadows, textures, but at least I don't have to come up with an entirely new monster, right? Blind sight. Although that might make it boring. Anyways, so much work, right? Sometimes you just have to get something easier. This creature can perceive its surroundings without relying on sight. So don't blind it, basically. You can see it in... You can see in the dark up to 12 meters. Opportunity attack. It's just a piece of jelly. This is probably not going to do anything to it. Whereas this might very well. You must have advantage, which I do not.
Into the shadows.
Good job. And that's it for you. And I would want you to go up. But it's also a risk that there might be more of them. So you're going to pull back a bit. Although it might not be the best idea.
Blood comes easy.
You next. In your case... Yes. And all on the first one. I find it better to take out the one immediately. Oh, you can't make it up there. Damn it. There's another jelly here that I can already see. This would trap me slightly. But I always have Featherfall if I need to drop down again. And is it a bonus action? It is a bonus action. However, it is only a ritual outside of combat. We can always just fly down. We don't need to do Featherfall. We can fly down with another spell. I don't have the... Okay, Marlo. I have the impression these guys don't move quite very fast. And it might be a good thing to give them something to chase. Me, in this case. In case they have some kind of ranged attack.
Need to stay focused.
You 20. I was thinking about doing this, but not against this one, maybe. Oh, actually.
Come on,
You go
Carla.
first.
Show him who you are.
Oh, that was very little damage, actually. I was expecting a lot more. Interesting. Interesting.
Need to act fast.
Does it say? Threatened resistances lightning and slashing. That's why. Resistance to slashing. Can you, as sort of a bonus action, change to the maul? No, you cannot. Likely because it requires an action.
Got to keep fighting.
Nice. It was not overkill. Good. So you managed that.
Heading there.
Want you up here. Not too close to Karlach, but close enough. In your case, you can move up a bit, only slightly. Or you can actually... You know what? That sounds great. Over there. I love how she can move so much. She can basically go wherever she wants. It took a lot to destroy this, though. Stay there. Maybe should have moved a bit more, actually. My bad. My bad, Karlach. Sorry about that. Wrath. Right, I have Wrath. Not enough movement. Good shot. You cannot hide, but we can always get Shadowheart in the middle.
Nothing important is
In between you and him. In your case, like another level 2 spell might be warranted. Maybe level 3, so that we can destroy them outright.
What's this?
Let's see, does it take an action to do this? Oh no, you can't even attack. Ooh, that is bad. What's this? When the wearer jumps, they deal 1 to 4 thunder damage in a 3-meter radius upon landing. Okay, we'll do. Damn it. Can you move back? You can't jump, but... No. You will be attacked.
Sometimes the only
You
way
have
out
to
is
move out of there. Level 3? Sure. And now we're going to fly away. It would give us disadvantage to do so, though. We can fly there. Good. There's still more to explore. A lot more, actually. Nice.
My faith will protect me.
Critical miss. Damn it. And he was also at 4. That was a wasted spell. I didn't even think about that.
Fuck
You can't do nothing right now. But it can get away and make it so that if
Soldier.
she moves... She? Why did I assume it was a she? Does it say anything? No, it's an ochre jelly. It's ooze. Why would it be gendered? Never mind. Oh, I was expecting you to stop that. Okay. Okay, fine. If you say so. Path interrupted.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Heading there.
Put him up.
Nice.
Finish this.
Good job. Great job. Well, wouldn't it be good to dip it in this when we're fighting this, basically?
Let's turn someone inside out.
Low ground. But you're still 95.
On the hunt. On the way.
You're gonna move closer.
I won't give in. Best be on my way.
Let's have some fun.
Why? Why move any further?
Catch my
There's no
breath.
point. Fear for 2 turns. Wounding ray. Necrotic damage. I don't want to do this. It might hurt her. Can it be put to sleep? It can, actually. I've kind of forgotten that this spell exists for a while, and it was so useful in the early game. It was my go-to spell. So this is 40 hit points. That's quite a bit. Quite the number. I also did not heal Carla. That being said... Where are you at? There you go.
Still on my feet.
There's no point. Ooh, 16 is very... It's cutting it close. Why is this here? No, this should be the other way. Okay, never mind. Whoa, why can you not reach? I don't know if this will actually hurt you. The level 1 spell. Don't go through the acid. Oh, you didn't. Good job.
Need to find a way
That also
forward.
sounded amazing in my ears. Let me tell you.
No traps, please.
Please. Okay, so in her case, should we heal her with a short rest?
No one back home will ever believe.
I am ready to rest my weary head.
You asked for it. I wasn't going to do it, but if Carla asks,
Swift as my
she
feet
gets.
can carry me.
That's how it works here, alright? That's how it works, people. We should get some light here. Just just don't want to cast it. I hate how it looks on these. You fucking... Shadowheart, please. Don't do this to me. Don't. Okay. Don't be difficult, people. Please. I love you all. But we really need to start taking care of where we're going. Where we're stepping. Alright? For example, now it's a good test of our wits. Where are we going to step on? Not the acid. She's just playing with me. She's just playing with me. She really doesn't mean to step on it and be affected. See? See? She listens. Like every good friend would. I can't grab Lolth's candle. And God knows I want to. God knows I want to stroke that candle. I want to blow that candle. Alright. Oh, come on. We're definitely meant to go this way, right? We're meant to. It is what we are meant to do. I could cast Featherfall and make it so that none of us are hurt by the jump. I thought I was going to have to be thrown, and that wasn't the case. Oh shit, I forgot to take that. Okay.
What's cooking?
Let's get that off, in case you end up hurting one of us.
Can't give up now.
We'll turn it back on for combat.
Can't slow down.
And this perch, ooh, allows us to see what we're missing over in the second level, which we could have potentially jumped up to from various sources. Ooh, I'm intrigued. Ooh, there's so much too. Look at this, overlooking the port. And all of this. This hallway into blood? Wow. This is awesome. Contemplation chamber plaque. Intricate door.
Let feast the eyes of the faithful. Know your goddess. Know her command.
Would Shadowheart have something specific to say?
Let feast the eyes of the faithful.
Doesn't appear so.
Know your goddess. Know her command.
We can just lockpick it?
Open up.
Wouldn't it be impossible? No. Not bad at all, actually. We got a 20, we need a 10. Philomene. Philomene.
Time to press ahead.
Don't mind me. I'm just checking your stuff, making sure your food hasn't spoiled and that it's safe to eat. You know, this is very important for any gnome who wants to take care of her health and proceed with her business and care for the Temple of Shah. Yes, yes. Indeed. Continue to be faithful. Yes, Philomene. You do that. We don't need those. Do need that. Wine's always good. Prompty hat. Oh.
Hold it! I swear to Iron Hand. One more step and a blow us to chunks.
An ashen scent
You have a
fills
good
the
face,
air.
though.
The barrel is filled with smoke powder.
Careful. I'd rather not have to pick bits of gnome from my hair.
Shut your mouth, Hoon, or I'll shut you down.
We missed a perception check. Ooh. The thing is, it's a gnome, so it might not have anything to do with Shah, and it might just be an escaped slave. Calm down, let's talk this through. You wouldn't dare. You don't have the courage. Holy hells, have you gone mad? Gnome, smoke powder's no toy. Whatever happens to me, it will be far worse for you. Let's try and be relatable. Although we already have the ears, and the stature, and the smoldering, sexy look. Listen, don't know your name, but smoke's powder, no toy. I've been around it. This tan, how do you think I got it? What's in the tanning bed, let me tell you. Whatever happened to me, or rather whatever happens to me now, if you do burn that, it'll be worse for you. You may not even make it. So let's not do anything drastic. I know we're armed, but we're not attacking, are we?
Better to die in this shit heap than rot in Moonrise. You want me? Come get me.
Come get me? I fucking love that. Shame about the context, eh? If I was a true soul, you'd be dead. Stand down before you hurt yourself. Smile sincerely and hold out your hand. Persuasion. Just straight up chat and move. Persuasion. Are you sure about this? Once you're dead, that's it. It's over. Ooh. Smile sincerely and hold out your hand. This should fucking fail in this situation. Are you sure about this? Once you're dead, I mean, I don't know what you believe in, what gods you believe in, if you go to Valhalla, to heaven, hell, but do you really want to go? I mean, you don't want to be in Moonrise, but you don't have to be. You can be alive and not in Moonrise. How does that sound? Oh shit. We're re-rolling this if necessary. And it's not. That's insane. That's insane how clutch that +3 was.
Damn nutter. You think I fear death?
I fucking do.
Shit. I can't do it. Go on. Drag me to Moonrise. I'll make you cult nutters suffer.
But I don't want you to. I don't want you. I will take that smoke powder though. I'm not taking you anywhere. You're free to go. I'd rather have the pleasure of killing you with my own hands. Jesus. I'm not taking you anywhere. You're free to go.
Well, aren't you sweet?
Thank you.
I'm not stupid, you know. No such thing in Grimforge as kind hearts. Spit out what you want, and let's be done with it.
Literally, I just stumbled upon you. I wasn't chasing you. I wasn't coming after you, looking for you. I just happened to be exploring, as I am wont to do, and you happened to be in my way. By the way, your hair looks amazing, might I say. How about a little of that smoke powder? I want nothing from you, I swear. Your head. It'll make a nice souvenir. I don't necessarily want the smoke powder. Now that this is being so ceremonial, there's such a fuss about it, this probably means that we'd get a quest for the smoke powder, and we kind of jump-started it in a way. We already have some, I believe, in our pouch. I mean, since you insist, how about a little bit of that smoke powder you've got there?
You want to barter with rune powder? Look, you have no idea what you're dealing with. Any true Iron Hand would trade their life for a grain of this stuff. It's the whole damn reason we're here, and I'm not leaving without it. But let me go. Maybe I'll spare you a vial.
What's an Iron Hand? Is that gnome? Is it a gnome clan or something? Or are we talking about a specific group of people? like the harpers and whatnot. Rune powder. I thought that was a burrow tail. Nice, burrow tail. As opposed to fairy tail. What uses a single vial? Deal, no deal. Rune powder. I thought that was a burrow tail.
We've heard the same ones, I bet. A fistful of fire that can turn cities to dust. Well, it's real. And I need to bring it back to Baldur's Gate. I'd rather my clan were with me, but the mission comes first. A vial's what I can spare you.
Okay, she mentioned the clan, who are the people we are going to rescue. Is that clan the Iron Fists, the Iron Clad, the Iron whatever the fuck she said? That being said, that mission does sound mighty suspicious. Well, it's real, and I need to bring it back to Baldur's Gate. I'd rather my clan be with me, but the mission comes first. A vial is what I could spare you. I'll need to know more about this so-called mission before I let you go. Yes.
Look, we're freedom fighters.
Oh, no.
We need this powder to prove a point. To people who really need a point proven to them.
Oh, darling, you were doing
Let
so
me go,
well.
And you'll be on the right side of history.
No.
That's all I can say.
No. Every single line of that got worse and worse and worse. You'll be on the right side of history. That's all I can say. After I bomb the fucking embassy. Look, we're freedom fighters. No. I mean, we've all watched Avatar, right? Jet? I think we've heard that before. We need this powder to prove a point. To people who really need a point proven to them. Why did this have to get political, man? I thought I was free from this in a fantasy world, damn it. Deal, no deal. What use is a single vial? I mean, at this point, I'm just stretching the decision. The more I can push it, the better.
A barrel of this could light up the Underdark. A vial is plenty.
You're making
Just
it
let
worse.
me go my way.
So, your plan is to take that to Baldur's Gate and use it to prove a point. Meaning you're going to blow up something. However, there's a lot of blow up power in that. You could burn down the whole of the Underdark, you said. Meaning in that, you could burn down the whole of Baldur's Gate. You want me to just let you go and destroy an entire city? I don't think that's very reasonable to expect of me, right?
Don't be stupid. We're parting ways here. Up to you in how many pieces.
I'm biting I haven't bit my nail since I was like 3. What the fuck? Well, not 3, but 5. What the fuck? Don't be stupid. We're parting ways. Up to you in how many pieces. Okay, so either take the vial or we blow up. He's the only one not in conversation. Because the others aren't following. Oh. Okay, all 3 of you. I'm thinking 2 things. 1, I take the deal and knock her out. 2, I take this and knock her out.
Halfling essence.
Either way, I'm not thinking I let her leave with this. We try and steal this. Well, we're going to be very quick on the turn-based. Let me tell you that. Let's take the vial. That's a good-looking vial. Oh, those circles don't look great. Where will you go now? So I'm guessing it's off to Baldur's Gate now?
I go where there's shit to stir. And there's no shortage of options. I'm getting gone. You ought to do the same.
Will do. I don't know that I'm going to be happy about this. Save the Grimforge gnomes. We found Philomene. She wants nothing to do with the other deep gnomes. We should focus on helping the others. Tula, a gnome of the Iron Hand clan, asked us to help her kin. Durga are holding them captive. Right, Tula is the one with the boots. Way back with the Myconids. And Philomene here is a bit of a terrorist, so Tula and the others might also be. We're not going to put them all in the same basket yet. Okay. So it seems like the best idea. It's going to be...
What a day. Neither seen nor heard.
Oh shit, that was dumb. Because we are in turn-based.
Wanna dance?
Let's get on with it.
Should be enough.
Never a dull moment.
Critical miss, damn it. It's up to you. All up to you.
You sought a fight, and now you have one.
I think I sort of fight 3 turns ago. 3 actions ago. That's very knocked down. What did this say? Main hand, hit for 0 bludgeoning damage. Dice rolled again, took no damage, received condition knocked out, party gained 75 XP, and we leveled up, which is amazing.
My faith will guide me.
I don't think you need to do anything.
Let's get going.
Will encumber Labioi. Rune powder barrel. 50 to 120 damage. The rune powder inside explodes when ignited, damaging everything in the vicinity. Honestly, I don't feel like they should have this. In the same way that I'm happy that I took the instructions for the Rite of Thorns from the druids. Yeah. And these guys, she said... I mean, if you're going to use it against some really evil people, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it, right? But if it's just going to be questionable or right there in the grey area, maybe not. Also, I think I took that unencumbered. Yes. So we should send this. The vial we can definitely keep. Actually, she should have both of these. This one should not be something we use at all, ever. This we can definitely use. Actually, we can't be carrying this. But you know what? Because she's our main wares carrier, I'm gonna give this to you. Not in that pouch. We also have this, which is already our main quest item, the mysterious artifact.
Still alive.
Still mysterious after so much time. Oh fuck. I made a mistake. No, I didn't. That's fine. Yeah, no, that's fine. Polished ring. Add to wares. Add to wares. Add to wares. I have some books to read, but there's likely going to be stuff to read here. Yeah. Was that the right choice?
Should mind my step. Don't
I feel
waste
quite
a
comfortable
step.
with that. I don't think she deserved to die, because we don't have enough information. But I also couldn't let her go with a gunpowder. I couldn't let her go with a gunpowder. Read. A map of Grimforge, drawn by hand yet highly detailed. Points of interest are marked with black X's. Aside from two, which are identified by bold red circles, one on each level of the fortress. The words hiding spot are written within the upper level circle. The lower level circle is identified as smoke powder reserve. So they have more of these? That's not what I meant.
Soldier.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
I meant this. Okay, so we have a reserve of smoke powder. Don't see anything else. Goblin camp, mountain pass. Okay, it's a long ways. Was that the right choice? I wonder what other people that did in that situation. No. Not these sort of pirate hats.
Just another crate.
Shit. I pick up the backpack. Will this be one of those where we can put scrolls in? Because we need one of those. Yes, it is. Who needs one of these? Will, definitely. And I don't know if Laser or... Gale need one as well. So we're keeping the backpack for later. Add to wares. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like this was the right choice. We couldn't let her go with that. It was too powerful and she was threatening to basically do some terror shit. I mean, it's not a plane, but we can't have that happen again, can we? Imagine if it was supposed to be like a bank and it was it was two towers. That would have been hilarious. Grimforge history. The binding of this book is thicker than its combined pages, which are surprisingly devoid of detail. We know little of the ones that came before, but we know they worshipped the Lady of Loss. We know they constructed the great fortress and named the text few words are smeared and illegible. But from whence they came and why they departed, this is a mystery even to Ketheric Thorm himself. What we do know is that Shah's Chosen has heard her call. Just as Grimforge served our mistress 800 years nigh, so it would again. Here Thorm's dark justiciars shall rise. Here we will fulfill our goddess pact. Here we will rebuild the lost city of Grimforge. So far will our shadows spread, and so dark will they be that Saloon's light may be forever extinguished. Well, you must be very happy about that, Shadowheart. Tablet fragments, a skeleton, an armored skeleton, kind of. Sharon journal. Okay, we're gonna get some important information here. I didn't mean to pick that up. I meant to read. Though the bottom edge is smooth, the jagged edge at the top of the tablet reveals it was broken away from a larger slab. The bottom edge is smooth. The top. Okay, so this might be... Let's see. Let's pick all of these up. So that might be all at one piece. Both the top and bottom of this tablet are uneven, as if it was right in begin and end mid-sentence. Okay, so this is the first one, the last one we picked up. This fragment appears to be part of a larger stone slab. The top edge is cleanly hewn, but the bottom is jagged. There we go. So said Shah to me, Ketheric Thorm. It was Lord Arrow who created chaos. It was from chaos that I formed, and it is I who anoint you my paladin. From this day forth, let my laws be known. The law of secrets. What is a secret but truth cast into darkness? Lurk in the shadows and listen for harsh words. The softer a thought spoken, the more power it contains. The more discord it sows, the more scars it may carve. If a man brags of affairs, carry his words to his wife. If a daughter steals from her father, whisper the truth. The deceived turn to Shah. Cuckolds find solace in shadow. Oh man, you're not recruiting the best types of people, are you? Do this. I mean, it's not the cuckold's fault, but you know what I mean. Once a 10-day, and the Lady of Loss shall know you. The law of nightfall. What hilarious bullshit is this going to be? From the moon falls the foulest of lights. It peeks through cracks and fissures, illuminating the most remote recesses of the underdark. Light bestows hope, a pernicious notion, which must be extinguished. At the darkest hour, pray to your lady and feast in her honor. The second day after, slay a disciple of Selûne. If none may be found, a Lathandarian or Mistran are an acceptable offering. Do this once a 10-day, and the Lady of Loss shall know you. Okay, so human sacrifice isn't great. Human or other race-wise. And in this case, the softer thought spoken, the more power it contains. Kind of. You know, there's that advice going around it has been going around for years, of keep your goals to yourself and what you're working on to yourself. Don't tell to anybody what your goals are, and that way you're going to achieve them. Which kind of goes with this, but then it just goes bonkers. If a man brags of affairs, carry his word to his wife. I mean, that's not necessarily bad. If a daughter steals from a father, whisper the truth. Not bad. But the deceived turn to Shah, I mean, truth is good, but cuckolds find solace in shadow. It's just hilarious. Let's get an army of cuckolds, man. That's the people I want behind my religion. Law of obedience. The word of Ketheric Thorm is the word of Shah. Bullshit, see? That's where the church gets too into your beliefs. I know I just pissed off a bunch of Catholics and, you know, other religions, but, I mean, come on. Word for word? Really? You shall put no god nor mortal before him. You shall question him in neither word nor deed. When the sun has fallen and the moon is new, bow your head in prayer. Proclaim your devotion to Shah and her paladin, Ketheric Thorm. Promise your soul and flesh and seek no fortune nor favour. When your prayer is finished, speak thus. Mistress Shah, I have glorified your name. Master Thorm, I have cried out your word. I am your servant forevermore. So said Shah to me. Ketheric Thorm, yeah, of course, and there's absolutely no way to verify this shit. So it is decreed, and so it is done. Wield the power of secret. Where light shines, extinguish it. Heed the words of your mistress and master. Do this, and the Lady of Loss shall know of you. Which isn't a great reward, is it? Do you have anything to say about that?
I was hoping you'd come to chat. What do you need?
I'm glad this is not making an impression on you. I don't need anything else other than to know that. These... center camp. Sure. No, I meant... No! What? Camp. This is definitely good for me. Hypnosis. It's good. You can have this one. You can have this one as well. I think Gil already knows this one. We might need to double check that. History, we read this. Not many details, but it was created by Shah worshippers. That much we know. And this is probably going to be very important. Ah, I can't select it. No. There we go. Read first. Day 1. Never saw a beast like it, bloated with muscle, tusks as long as my arms, scent of charred flesh. But I saw no flames. The stone might have been parchment. So quick did the creature charge through it. The other Justitias are dead, or close to it. It wasn't alone. Hell Knights too. Masks bolted to their faces, like plagues to a keep wall. Day 3 tracked another rampage, and down the walls came, started to dig. Not sure, it's done. My Shah's shadow keep me. That was the only... Yeah, that was the only page. Also, nothing to say about that, Shadowheart?
Huh. So, that's what
I can't
people
skip
mean
this.
when they talk about butterflies in their stomach.
I can't. I'm sorry.
Did you want something?
I'm sorry. I can't. I'm just so thankful, you know? So thankful. Okay, I kind of don't want to leave it too exposed, though.
I was hoping
I didn't mean that.
Chat. What do you need?
I can't even help it. It just happens, you know?
Attention!
Can you move her? No. Oh, I don't want you to throw her, but... Can you pick her up? We can not pick her up. Alright, never mind. We are going to leave her there.
Moving ahead.
We are going to level up in a second. I want to determine, though... What was that?
I'll take that.
That's some creeper. This is a... Oh, no, we can actually go down there. No, invalid target. It doesn't say chasm, but it is an invalid target. We cannot go there. Okay. So this is a dead end. Nothing more for us here. Unless... No. Now what we can do is find a way up here to the rest of this. I am curious, though, as to whether saving these deep gnomes might be something we need to hurry up about. So I may just featherfall my way back, and we'll leave our marker. Actually, no, that's all right. Yeah, we're going to leave a marker here to say upper levels. There's also the reserve here, but I'd rather talk to the rest of the gnomes, see what the fuck they're up to, and maybe that will inform my choices a bit better.
Well, in it.
That being said, it is time for what I've been looking forward to. Leveling up. I've been wanting to level up for so long. I want to power up so bad. Oh, look at you, Chad. What? We just get all of those? What just happened? Okay, so we get to choose a spell. We also get more health. We get class features, sorcery points +1, spell slots +1 for level 3. Wow, that is good. Subclass features, Heart of the Storm. When you cast a spell of level 1 or higher that deals lightning or thunder damage, fuck, I should have expected this. You cause a small local storm. All enemies within 6 meters take lightning damage. Ooh. It's encouraging us to be in melee and to use lightning, which is good. And we have like at least 2 lightning spells, which is good. Thunder, lightning. Ooh. These we're probably not going to be able to change, but create or destroy water. Oh god, that's useful. Heart of the Storm resistance. You are resistant to lightning and thunder damage. Oh, I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot. We get to choose a spell, whichever one we want. And there's so much to choose. Let's see. Witch Bolt, considering what we just learned, isn't a bad idea. Shield. This is a reaction. When you're about to be hit by an enemy, increase your armor class by 5. You take no damage from magic missile. This is just a level 1. So it's honestly not bad. How long does this last, this effect? When you cast a spell of level 1 or higher that deals lightning or thunder damage, you cause a small storm. Okay, so it's for that one specific turn. So it's better for you to put yourself in a position where you're in melee, you cast the lightning, that deals the damage, and then you fuck off with flight if you need to. Or you stay in, because we have shield as well. And pretty high AC for a sorcerer. Might not be the right choice, but you know what? We're just sticking to what we've got. We're sticking to the fire as well. We'll kind of command all elements, let's say. Oh, we still have that hammer. Class features. What do you get? Additional rage charge, which we never use. Gain the passive. Change bestial heart, which we won't do. We like the elk. And animal aspect. We get aspect of the bear. Infuses you with strength. Your carrying capacity is doubled, and you have advantage on strength checks. That's so appealing, honestly. Chimpanzee. You gain resistance to falling damage, and throwing camp supplies blinds targets. What? Specifically camp supplies? Blinds targets? That's insane. Crocodile. Your movement speed is increased by 3 meters while standing in water-based surfaces. That's very specific. On slippery surfaces, you also have advantage on saving throws against being knocked prone. Eagle. You can see in the dark up to 12 meters and gain advantage on perception checks. Not bad. Elk. You can use aspect of the elk, giving yourself and nearby allies extra movement speed. Aspect of the elk. Grant yourself, nearby allies, 1.5 movement speed. Until long rest. It doesn't require concentration. Ooh, that's not bad. Everybody with more movement speed sounds like a good thing. Honey Badger. If you're poisoned, frightened, or charmed, at the start of your turn, you have 50% chance to begin raging without expending a rage charge. Not bad. Stallion. Dashing grants you temporary hit points equal to twice your barbarian level. Can only have temporary hit points from one source. So they don't stack with aid, for example. Oh, no. With aid, they probably would. They wouldn't with the inspiration that Laser can give you, for example. Aspect of the beast tiger. You add an additional strength modifier to attack rolls against bleeding or poison targets. And gain proficiency in survival. Wolf. You gain proficiency in stealth and can use aspect of the wolf, which gives you... You and nearby allies add your dexterity modifiers as a bonus to stealth checks. Wolverine. When you attack a bleeding or poison target, you also maim it for 1 turn. The thing about elk is that it doesn't really give you a passive like the bear or the tiger. No, the bear or the wolf, I mean. But I like the idea of more movement and being able to do more things. Let's go with that. And it's something you need to cast every time. Shadowheart, now you are going to be a mess. Class features. Level 3 spell slot unlocked. Nice. Channel Divinity charges +1, which I always forget to use. Good. You gain the ability to channel Divine Energy, starting with 2 effects, Turn Undead and whatever. Actions. Channel Divinity Cloak of Shadows. Wrap yourself in shadows and become invisible if you are obscured. Invisibility ends early if you attack, cast another spell, take an action, or take damage. Prepared spells. We can just change the spells prepared, which this is a good time to check this. Animate Dead, Mass Healing, Daylight, Feign Death, Revivify. Okay, accept that. I also want to check what your hotbar looks like now. Oh, I need to check everybody's. We can change skills. Oh, he's got Deception and Persuasion. Which honestly doesn't quite benefit us much, does it? Because he doesn't do the talking. Perception, Acrobatics. Sure. Go with that. And we can replace a spell. Change. We've got Disguise Self, which we never use. Chromatic Orb. Sleep. Tasha's Laughter. If we were to change Sleep, for example, what could we change it into? It is only a level 1, so it does make it a bit harder to use, considering that we are fighting higher level creatures now. Burning Hands, Color Spray, Charm Person, Expeditious Retreat. Does this gain a dash immediately as a bonus action on each of your turns until the spell ends? Grease wouldn't be bad. Enhanced Sleep, Long Strider, increase the creature's movement speed. Mage Armor, Magic Missile, Protection from Good and Evil, Ray of Sickness, Shield. Go with Grease. Oh, we can only change one. Yeah. I agree with this. I love how I said I agree with this as if somebody else was making the choice for me, eh?
Interesting.
Okay, so now everybody's... No, it... Actually, this doesn't equate to a rest. Good. Does the upcast actually matter? Casting this spell at a higher level doesn't grant any additional benefits. No, it doesn't.
Damn, it's good to be
Okay, so
alive.
now you have this, which we always have to apply. This just gives you extra movement speed, which is good. Oh, it does have a radius, but it's massive. And if she goes away, do they lose this ability? Yes, they do. Okay, that's fine. I thought it was for everybody, but that's okay. We can deal with that. Speak with animals. Why is this here now? Oh, that's fine, honestly.
What now?
You added Grease, which is fine. There we go.
My faith
In your
protects me.
case, you have something new, which is this Channel Divinity ability to turn yourself invisible. What the actual... There's so much. She's got so much. It's insane. Blind a person. Collar Spray we never use. It's not really that useful.
No time to rest.
We have a ring to turn invisible, which is also not that useful. We need to address yours as well. Damn it. I mean, turn invisible is very useful, just not for her. Not really. Who should we give this to? Probably Gale. Damn, Gale gets the best shit. It's not even fair. We have Gust of Wind, which is new. We have the Hail, which is new. This, which is new. Thunder Wave, which is new. And Create Water, which is new. So, Thunder Wave, we know is short range. Kind of. Actually, more than I expected. This is a level 2 spell. Gust of Wind. Not entirely short range, but quite some. Oh, this one. Oh, this one is not... It's a surface. I thought it was directly in front of me. Sleet Storm. Okay. And we can just create water. We can't right now, but if we could... Yeah, we can just upcast it. Yeah, okay. So, Create Water is very conditional. We could combine these two. Like we do need some more fire. Some more electricity, but that's fine for now. You changed the grease stuff, that's good.
Can't afford to stay idle.
You can turn invisible with this. Just by channeling divinity. Okay, I accidentally marked this. You do have hold person. Where is this coming from? Don't know, but you have it. You also have fear. Yeah, that's fine. It's as good as we can make it, I think.
Don't burn yourself.
In your case, we're fine. However, we do need to change your item.
All right. What now? One day I'll catch a break.
Actually, let's go this way. That took a long time to do. We can jump all the way there. It's fantastic. Let's hope the effect doesn't go out while they're jumping mid-air. There we go. We look so cool doing it too. Trap disarm toolkit. Grab that.
Tools and a climbing rope. This must have been that gnome's escape route.
Okay. Arrow of fire, arrow of lightning.
Someone there?
You've got more health than me, mate.
Let's have it.
Everybody does, really.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
We could try and retrace his steps, their steps. I'd rather go into town first.
Best be on my way.
You know what? Let's go into camp and think about it. We really don't have to. We're fine
Don't be shy.
in terms of everything we're doing, but let's try. We're
How much farther can I go?
very, not intimate, but we're very isolated here. Nobody's going to bother us in this place. We can just close the door down there and we'll be fine. So let's go to camp and check. Also, I want to level everybody up. And we'll take the chance, now that we're leveling everybody up, to check specifically Gale's spells. Because I don't know all of them. And, oh, before I forget, who needs this? Who is it? You have one. You don't. You have one. Okay. So it's you who needs a backpack. Where you can put stuff in. There you go. You're welcome. Heart of Ice. When dealing cold damage, the wielder deals an additional 1 cold damage. Insidious Cold, dealing cold damage. Spell possibly inflicts chilled upon the target. Good. Okay, so you're looking fantastic, Gale. We should be doing some reading. We also need to be doing some leveling up. Hello, Scratch. How are you doing?
Friend?
We're doing fantastic, mate. Hope you're doing even better. Don't know what's going on with your nose and the textures, but it's alright. Oh, we're so happy. Who doesn't like dogs, man? Silver spoon. We're not going to steal from these guys. From our guys. Okay, Gale.
I have a lot on my mind.
Nasty way to go. Suffocating slowly under a ton of rubble. Not a fate I'd personally relish.
Oh, we're talking about near. Okay. Come with me.
Nothing would give me greater pleasure. Which of our esteemed company am I stepping in for?
You're stepping in for Astarion. And the game knows it.
Back in the thick of things at last. Oh, how exciting.
Cheers, mate. And you leveled up? Nice. Let's check that out. Class features. Level 3 spell unlocked, just like ours. Subclass features. Your cantrips become harder to evade entirely. When a creature succeeds its saving throw against one of your cantrips, it still takes half the cantrip's damage, but suffers no additional effects. Okay. Now spells. And we can prepare spells. Ooh, you have so much. You have shield, fog, cloud, find familiar, cheeky quasit. Cheeky quasit. Is that a thing? Summon a familiar with a form of a quasit that can turn invisible and scare enemies. Grease, we gave it to Asarian. Chromatic Orb, we have it, and I believe we have a bunch of scrolls for it. Also, Asarian has it. Thunderwave, we have it. Honestly, I might go for the quasit. I want summons. I want summons. That being said, speaking of summons, animate dead. Create an undead servant from a corpse. Specifically from a corpse. So we can't have it from the beginning of the fight, which would be nice to draw some attention from the enemies. Bestow curse. Curse a creature with your touch. The curse either bestows disadvantage checks and saving throws or attacks, lets you deal additional damage to the target, or robs it of its actions. This 10 turns. With your touch, though, makes me believe that you need to be close. So I don't want Gale close to anybody. Blink. At the end of your turn, roll... Yeah, we talked about this. Too high a cost. Fear is good. Feign death. Put an ally in a protective coma. They become resistant to all damage except psychic damage. Disease and poison have no effect. Fireball. Not bad, honestly. Grant flight. Gaseous form. Gaseous form, it's like we already have enough tools to get into those places. And we can use potions. I don't feel like it's a very useful spell. I mean, it is if you choose to go this route instead of going the route of, say, using a potion. I feel like a potion is just cheaper to use than a third level spell. Glyph of Warding, I might just get this. I might, honestly. Even if Shadowheart already has it. Hasten yourself or an ally and become... Hasten yourself or an ally. Gain an action, become faster, and gain 2 armor class. So you get an extra action, you move further, and you have 2 armor class. This is very powerful. You can make a one-man army with that. Hypnotic Pattern. This is good. Lightning Bolt. We should have this, and you should have Fireball, if we're being honest. Protection from Energy gives you resistances. Remove Curse. Touch a creature or object to remove all curses and hexes. Sleet Storm, we have it. Slow is good. Actually, slow is what we're going to go for, at least for one. Stinking Cloud is also good. Vampiric Touch, not so much, so we don't want you close. Arcane Lock is fun. Don't know how useful it is. Close a door or container with a magical lock. It can no longer be lockpicked or opened with knock. Sleep. We can keep it for now. Witch Bolt. Get rid of Shatter. Featherfall is conditional. We can allow ourselves to have one conditional. The Sphere, the Counter Spell, the Quasit. Did I add the Quasit? I don't think I'm not sure. Not yet. Misty Step we want. Crown of Madness is good though. That's 3 level 2s. 1, 2, 3, 4 level 1s. Can we spare Featherfall? Melf's Acid Arrow. It's 24 damage. Flaming Sphere. That is a summon, admittedly. I kind of want to try these out, though. We're at camp. We can always change spells again later. It's not limited to this. So let's do this. Let's see. Flaming Sphere is good for blocking passages. It's also pretty tanky. It is a level 2 spell though, so let's instead change it for the quasit and check to see how that looks. Check to see what this does, basically.
What to do?
I don't like that we are so flimsy. Like Shadowheart had a great increase in health pool at level 6, and that was great. We didn't though. Okay, so this should go here. This is a ritual. Oh, this is a ritual. Is a flaming sphere a ritual though? It's not. We do have Find Familiar, but it doesn't work great. Except for the crow. The crow's kind of good for scouting, but... Sphere. It's not a ritual. It can't be a ritual. Damn, I want you to have a bit more. A bit more. Just one more spell. One more. This way I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, and 2. This can be upcast up to 36, 24. That didn't make a sound. Why are you not making sound effects? Sounds effects. This is 32, and this is 24. We can slow a bunch of people. Misty Step, surrounded by a mist. You teleport to an unoccupied space. Oh, there we go. Those are just not available for whatever reason. And the quasit, it's a ritual. This doesn't cost us anything.
Oh, shit-pilling toe rag! Never summon shovel, never feed shovel, now call shovel!
You recognize
What the fuck is shovel?
Tiny fiend, a quasit. Wicked creatures, often used as familiars.
Uh-huh.
Wait, you're not Illy?
What? What is going on? Is this supposed to happen with every quasit? Because I'm pretty sure, or I might be misremembering from my time with Divinity, my short stint with Divinity Original Sin 2, but when you summoned these kinds of creatures, they didn't speak. Illy? Ugh, what chewed you up and spat you out? Well, Gale did, so he knows the spell, and he also just summoned it, so he kind of did. Shouldn't be saying that. Your scroll was in an undead casket. Who were they? What? What do you mean your scroll was in an undead casket? I'm going to ask exactly how I feel, which is Illy? I don't know what's going on.
Tall, skinny, prick with ears. So, you're Shovel's master now. Fine.
Fine. I'm your master now. You're a disgusting little creature, aren't you? Your name is Shovel. This Illy you mentioned. Who's that? Wait, your name is Shovel, though?
Master Illy calls me Shovel. Don't like it? Change it.
What would you like to be called? Shovel is fine. How about another utensil? Fork. Does basket sound good to you? A basket case? What would you like to be called?
Don't care.
What about basket then?
Basket. I like. Baskets hold babies. My favorite. So,
Ugh.
what first, Master? Gutting locals? Raising the dead? Making them walk? Making them scream?
It's a good name. Oh, it changed. Basket. So, what first? I like that. Immediately. No, you'll not be committing any such deeds in my name either. I mean, I'm not surprised. This is someone from hell, right? Is that what you and your old master did here? Here? Here where? I didn't pick this up recently. I did not. Gil already had this learned, which means... Well, if we picked it up according to the dialogue from some casket, or whatever they said, then I made him learn this at some point? That's the thing about inventory management. I just start doing it and I turn off my brain. I don't even remember doing this. I don't know where this comes from. Some light pillage. Perhaps a bit of murder to follow. Okay, let's ask the questions that we need to know. Is that what you and your master did?
Yes. Steal bodies, tear them, then Illy puts them back together. Again and again. When he wasn't horny for the book. Oh, book this, book that. He loves the book.
I know what this is about. This is about the book, the necromancy book. Illy, Baldur's Gate 3. No, not 2, damn it. Ilin Toth. Right, yeah, Moonhaven. Yeah. So we got this scroll from his basement experiment lab thingy. You have such a way with words.
Good with tongue.
Oh.
Good at cutting them out too.
Oh.
Tell you secret.
I feel like those both could be propositions from it.
Finished book, but master can do it. Read book, conquer book. Yes.
He's full of shit. He's full of shit. He wants Gil dead, man.
Let's move.
Can I talk to it?
Oh, another banty-legged gobshite. What do you want with basket?
You recognize the tiny fiend, a quasit. Wicked creatures, often used as familiars.
Oh, it's such a shame I didn't learn this stupid scroll. I don't think I can, though.
What is you? Why you smell like that?
Like what? Considering your stench, you can't really judge. I'm a gnome. I'm surprised you've not met my kind before. I think he has met our kind before, mate. And I think he doesn't like us. That's the whole point of what he just said. Like what, exactly?
You smell of magic.
Could it be that I'm a sorcerer,
Magic
mate?
of thunder and pain.
That's exactly the kind of magic I have.
Please. Is good, servant. Very good.
Mate, are you particularly afraid of sorcerers that go for the storm kind of a specialization like I did? Or did you just fail to notice that Gale is also a wizard? You're a wizard, Gale. Make a grand gesture as if preparing a spell. I won't hurt you, don't worry. Master Illy, who's that? You know what?
No! Bad magic! Sorry! Wait!
Okay, this guy was abused.
About the book. Master Illy loves the book. Horny for it.
Oh, that's why it's got the big mouth, eh? I understand now. I had an inkling. Yes, I found the book. Quite the read. You have such a way with words. I found the book. It's quite the read, yeah. What about it?
Oh? Didn't fry your tiny brain hole? Damn! One time Illy reads it. Eats his fingers like sausages. Bony sausages. Crunch, crunch, crunch.
He does have a way with words, though. That was cute. He made somebody self-mutilate / self-cannibalize sound cute. Crunch, crunch, crunch.
See? Tell you truth, Beefy. Trust me. Always. Always.
I don't know about trust, but I like your voice.
See? Tell you truth, Beefy. Trust me. Always. Always.
Okay, Gale, can you get some more information out of your little pal?
See? Tell you truth, Beefy. Trust me. Always. Always.
Would it be a good idea to run around a town with this thing running after us?
No one back home.
I don't know.
Believe this.
But I kind of like him. I can't lie. I kind of like this gnome racist quasit called Basket. Scratch, what do you think about him?
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
I knew you'd like him too. He'll throw you the ball, and if not...
Never wanted the easy path.
Well, I'm the one that knows the spells, eh? This is awesome, but also how did I miss this? How did I not see this back of the basement? I thought it was super thorough there. I'm gonna be second guessing myself all the time.
Speak.
You're going to be taking up Gale's spot because I need you to level up.
Dismiss someone first.
There you go.
Good. Our victory is most certain.
We're just going to level up. Don't get ahead of yourself. So the corset is now no longer, like, controllable, I guess. But that's fine. I didn't check what we could do. Fuck. I'm gonna have to have Gale join me again. No!
Speak.
I didn't mean that. I meant to level you up. I don't know why I went for talking. I guess I got lost in your eyes. New feat. She gets a feat. Damn, what a Chad. What a Chad. And I'll have to read them again. Oh no. Weapon Master. You gain proficiency with 4 weapons of your choice. And your strength or dexterity increases by 1 to a maximum of 20. Warcaster. Okay, everybody. So I've read all of these. And I feel like Sentinel is just absolutely OP. As well as Savage Attacker. They're both conveniently very close together. Now, I was thinking about Heavy Armored or maybe Tough. Tough is one that I probably will go with most of my warriors, especially Shadowheart. But right now, I don't feel like upping the health pool is necessary, and I'd rather do more damage. This one is good because what it allows is every time you aren't going to land a hit, you roll twice for damage and you use the higher number. So if you were, let's say that the maximum was 16, and you rolled twice, you rolled a 5 and a 12, you get to use the 12 instead of the 5, which is good. And then when it comes to Sentinel, the reason why this is good is we want to get Shadowheart in the thick of it. She needs to be in the middle of the fight, drawing attention, dealing damage, and making sure that she is the vanguard of our approach. With this, she gets, 1, the opportunity of a reaction in case that an ally next to her, like Shadowheart or Karlach or even myself, is attacked, right? So it makes us bunch up a bit more, but being bunched up could be good for defense in this case. So if we are bunched up, she gets to a reaction if the character next to her is attacked. She also gets advantage on opportunity attacks, and if she does hit somebody with an opportunity attack, they can't move any further. So if our spellcaster or ranged target of any kind is trying to get away, they will not be able to with her. That is very good. I am going to go with Savage Attacker first, but I'm going to keep Sentinel in mind for later, just like I'm going to keep Tough in mind for later. And I need to drink. Feels like I've been speaking for hours. Hours, I say. Okay, so this time... No, it's still Shadowheart who's alone. Except the Will is here this time. Hello, Withers. Do you have anything to say about the Underdark?
Spins along. Dost thou require a new ally?
You do not.
Or mayhaps...
You do not. Halsin, how are you finding the Underdark?
You wish to speak?
Natural enough for you? I found the stronghold in the Underdark you mentioned, a place called Grimforge. Oh.
Impressive. Most would quake at the mere thought of delving that far into the Underdark. What did you find?
I found that you are right here with me, therefore you are not quaking in your boots, and as I said, right here with me. So, are you like trying to compliment me or compliment yourself? How does it go? Absolutely follow us, but that's about all. Danger. I assume that's the best way to Moonrise. I've got more exploring to do. I've still got more exploring to do.
Tread carefully. You're on the right track, I'm sure. But there'll still be danger and difficulty before you reach Moonrise. It may prove impossible to avoid the Shadow Curse entirely. But if you find any way to limit your exposure, seize it.
Kind of been easy. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Shadowheart and Will. Will, we need you to level up, so...
This true soul near stuck behind a
Oh,
rockfall, is
also
he?
this.
Forgive me if I'm in no hurry to go digging him out.
Me neither. I'm just trying to save the gnomes. But you're going to join me.
Sorry, but there's no room for me.
You're taking Laziel's.
Ready and willing.
Cheers. Also, since we're here, and before we change this, I don't want to give him too many spells. Probably not. And that's it. That's about it. That's fine. Actually, you get false life as well. That's good for you. Okay, now here... How are you doing in potions, mate? Health potions, you're not doing great. We'll have to fix that. Their relationship is good. But Karlach really likes me.
What the next move is.
And I think I did give somebody something stupid in terms of proficiencies. And I think that somebody was Gale. We'll have to check. But even if I did, I'm not going to change it. So I don't know why I'm going to change. Why I'm going to check. But hey, out of curiosity, I guess. Am I the only one who thinks it's an improvement? The horns. Is it just me? Up to 45. Good. Dark One's own luck. Call on your patron to change your fate and add a 1d10 to an ability check. Okay. Spells. We get a new spell. Oh, he gets Fireball as well. He gets Counter Spell, Fear, Fireball, Grant Flight. Hypnotic Pattern is very good. Remove Curse. Stinking Cloud. Ooh, Stinking Cloud sounds like something. You know, he would be given this power by her patron because she's just messing with him, you know? Yeah, it sounds like a good idea to give him this, honestly. Vampiric Touch is not bad for him, if we're being completely honest. The damage isn't great, but it does siphon some of that health back to you. Let's go with this first. And we can replace anyone. We have Hunger of Hadar, Crown of Madness, Hold Person, Arms of Hadar, Burning Hands, and Expeditious Retreat. I like all of these. I literally like all of these. Gain dash immediately and as a bonus action on each of your turns until this spell ends. You know what? I don't feel like changing anything. You're perfect, Will. You're perfect. Which is why I never use you, because you're so perfect, it just makes me feel insecure about myself. That's how it goes. Also, you have a bow, which is not great. We might need to change that one. Jump. Must have dashed this turn. Invisibility. When did you get that? Stinking Cloud. This disables people. Alright, you only have 2 spells. So you always cast it at level 3. That's 24. That's 30. That's 24. That's just Stinking Cloud. That's a Crown of Madness. Hold Person. Actually, this should be here. Because it's disabling, it's not doing damage. Minor Illusion and Invisibility is here. This is an action. Cantrip should be here. Minor Illusion should be here. Find Familiar. You can also summon a Quasit. I mean, we have to, right? Conjured Quasit and Basket. Clearly not the same. And this didn't say Cheeky Quasit. No, it did not. Are they the same, though? He's got 7 health, which is not a lot. This is also level 1 spell. And I think in the case of Gale was also a level 1 spell. Lots of resistances. Aspect of the Elk, sure. AC 13. And what about you? Exactly the same. invisibility, and scare. I'm so sad they can't talk. I'm not going to scare it, though. Okay.
I've got a long road ahead.
Always the thing. Don't know if it's a great spell, though. But he's so cheeky. It's not a great thing that he's got it, and the other guy's got it as well. But then again, it's also not a great thing that I have no clue how to control Will.
Still alive.
At all.
So that's progress.
It's also not good. Alright, so anything to talk about?
Well met.
No. Who will I be taking with me?
Way.
Probably a Astarion. Oh, I forgot to switch this off. Will I be taking Astarion? We want to rescue Nier only for the gnomes. Might find a different way to do it. Lae'zel. You know what? Let's keep Will. Just for a change. Will and his quasit. And now we're the quasit party. Anyway, Shadowheart, anything to say?
You know, I've been catching myself
Aw.
smiling more lately. I think that's your fault.
Man, it's either that or you're watching way too much Formula 1. I don't know. I'll keep exploring the idea, that concept. Alright. So, now it is time for a full rest. I don't believe we need to do anything else. I mean, I hope there's a cutscene or something, otherwise I'm resting for no reason. Could we do something else? We can do some light reading. Torn out paper. Let's read this one. The writing on this torn out strip of paper is shaky and bottled with tears, making it barely legible. The silence stretches on. I'm all alone. Please, can I hold your hands? For just a little while. This was from the tower. We've already read it. Treatise on the anti-magic properties of Sisyphus tree flowers. I believe we've already read this as well. For those knowing about Sisyphus trees, their magic properties have always been a topic of debate. Not only their ability to create an anti-magic aura, which is complete enough that even those unattuned to the weave can feel its effect, but also, and most increasingly, to those living in the world above, the ways its roots, bark, and flowers can be harnessed to make magic items. We have read this indeed. Send this to camp. Traveler's Guide to the Sword Coast, the Outer City. Read. Overland travelers nearest the Baldur's Gate have been known to smell the city before they clap eyes on it. This is thanks to what is known as the Outer City, the area that houses much of Baldur's Gate needs to survive and thrive. Yeah, we've read this. One of the first reads we had, probably. So that goes to you. Threadbare book. Stained. This threadbare book looks like it once contained a play, but most of it has lost. Okay, this is from the tower as well. I thought we sent all of this to camp. Read. An excerpt from the True and Impossible Adventures of Tenebro Morrow, a pulp serial following the real-life exploits of an interplanar ship's captain. The real Captain Burrow is known never to have left her native Waterdeep, and emerges from her rooms at the yawning portal only to exchange scrawled manuscripts for fresh meals and ink. It is quite a feeling to fall forever. Of course, fall does not exactly describe it, nor indeed does fly. Each patch of sky in the eternal plane of air is bound by no laws but its own, rendering petty attempts at discretion or definition meaningless. It is exactly this ferocious freedom that makes a plunge through the eternal blue the only way I've learned to truly relax. You seem distracted, observed Erelise, shouting to be heard over the howling wind. That the goblin could so easily pierce my inscrutable facade was no surprise to me, for she is a sage of considerable wisdom and a lifelong friend to boot. I am, I acknowledged, expertly adjusting my posture to avoid the shifting Aarakocra nest. Lord Primus was forewarned of my contract to infiltrate his mind palace. I had to leave my entire I have the mouse in the middle. My entire crew on Mechanus just to escape alive. Nice exposition. I could sense her frown beneath a bleached bone skull that eternally obscured her face. It was an affectation of a monastic order, and just one of the many things I had never truly understood about her. All perished. All perished? Surely the traitor was among them. Perished? Oh no. I traded them. Lord Primus wished to study mortal mannerisms, and he was most forthcoming with the identity of my betrayer in return. I reached out across the divide and slipped from her fingers. The ring of command. With the loss of the magical item, she instantly ceased to fly and began to fall in earnest. A subtle distinction, but an important one. Her screams were already lost to the whipping wind by the time new bride loomed into view. I climbed aboard, weighing the ring in my palm. Its exact twin was nestled upon my own finger, forged by Erelus many moons ago as a symbol of our undying friendship. Worry not, dear reader, she is my friend still, and it is fully my intention to return and catch her someday. Even though she betrayed. Fine. Send that to camp. That was a good read. What else do we have? We have the True and Apostle Adventures. Oh, this is the same one. And thus, in the light of the Fey-willed near setting sun, we passed into the land of the Eladrin. My astute resolution to sail around their forest was betrayed. It seemed to me that the river itself conspired to change course, bringing the new bride into the shadow of the trees that I might see those dancing figures up close. The form of the Eladrin, with which I am now intimately familiar, is that of the elves as seen in a fever dream, slender as wands and with hair of every changeable hue. Their moods mirror that fey wilderness from which they spring. One moment gentle as a still pond, the next inexorable and deadly as falling mountain. So she was into elves. The latter I experienced only after spending many agreeable hours or perhaps seasons among them. Yep. A halfling woman, employed among my crew as a smith, dared to raise her voice in song above that of our hosts. The depth of the insult became clear as the forest fell into silence, and it was only quick thinking on my part that delivered a compromise. When we left, it was without our smith, and the only sound was the solitary ring of our hammer as she endeavoured to forge a blade that would sing for the Elandrin more sweetly than she. It has been some centuries since. I hope she has succeeded by now. So she was very fond, this fictional character, oh I didn't mean that, of messing up with her crew. Letter to Ira. I believe I've read this. I don't know if you're coming back. If you'll even read this message. Yes, this was outside the tower. Sent to camp. The True and Apostle Adventures. Okay, again. His red dragon, thus dispatched, the knight had no choice but to leap for my ship, crashing to the new bride's deck even as his mount was swallowed by the eerie gloom of the astral plane's shifting tides. Faithful Knowles was upon him instantaneously, clawing and biting. Alas, in vain. Astral projection thwarts even the fury of a Tabaxi cabin boy, and the treacherous Githyanki only laughed as Knowles' formless blows passed harmlessly through him. The knight's silver sword came about in an arc that missed Knowles entirely, but neatly clipped the spiritual cord, anchoring the Tabaxi stalwart sword to the plane. I mourned as my faithful feline companion faded from existence, but did not hesitate. The Githyanki only smirked lazily at my charge, anticipating the futile efforts of another bound by laws of this plane. But that is not, and has never been, Captain Tenebral Morrow. Unlike poor Knowles, I had entered this plane in my full-fleshed form, a fact I demonstrated by thumping the warrior solidly between the legs. He tumbled over the new bride's rail and down into the mists, even as the fresh horde of dragons rose from the distant dead citadel of Tuna Darath, or whatever the fuck. Sent to camp. The Illustrated Adventures of Balduran. This book is packed full of tales of adventure. The monsters are ferocious, the men are muscled, the women are are buxom, and the clothing is easily torn. Something is cleft in twain on every other page, although you do find a passage that's a little less bloody. The woman's eyes were dusky, filled with mystery and promise. Baldurin was intrigued. Oh, Baldurin's a person, not a characteristic. Anything? He asked. Anything, she said. Just name it, and it can be yours. And what do you want in return? Oh, just a small thing, she smiled. Baldurin laughed. Nothing about him was small. Oh, God. Oh, God. You know what the worst thing is? This is written clearly as a joke. Larian has a sense of humor. They've had it ever since at least Divinity Original Sin, the first one. But there's people who have actually written shit like this. I want your soul, Baldurin, she sighed. Give me your spirit, and whatever you desire shall be yours. Baldurin considered this for a moment. Very well. I want a turnip. She hesitated. Your soul in exchange for a turnip. A nice turnip, nodded Baldurin. Very well. Dark smoke swirled around the woman, whose skin was turned red. Then you shall... The next couple of pages have been torn out. When the story resumes, the woman, now fully revealed as a devil, is kneeling at Baldurin's feet. Curse you, Baldurin. I am bound to you, yours to call upon when you need me, and your soul is your own once more. Let that be a lesson to you, laughed Baldurin. Never underestimate the power of a turnip. Ooh, that is actually... That's actually something I want to know about. Because we have a devil, admittedly we haven't seen him in like ages. We have a devil interested in our affairs. He offered a deal and we said no, but if we can get that devil under our boot, that would be nice. Send us to camp? Yes. And that is going to be it. We're not reading anymore. We are resting now. Because it is high time. It is high time we did so. End the day. Yes, supplies.
You carry a Githyanki relic.
Oh, fuck.
I will have an explanation. Or your head.
Walk away. Now.
Girls, I thought we've been through this.
I won't warn you again.
How does Shadowheart manage to make that scar look cute? Relic, this is about the artifact, isn't it? This is... This has been a long time coming, let me tell you. What's going on? Why are you two arguing? Stop squabbling, both of you. Watch the argument unfold. Relic, this is about the artifact, isn't it? What's going on? Why are you two arguing? Alright, what's going on? What's the argument about?
Lae'zel thinks I have something important to her people. She's deluded, clear.
Lies.
What?
She carries an heirloom of my people. I must know why.
But we know. We know why, and we know that she does, in fact. Oh. Was this supposed to happen way before we ever reached the goblin camp? Because I remember exactly where this was revealed. We entered the bridge towards the goblin camp. We had this intrusion by potentially the Absolute, or at least her highest ranking officers, and Shadowheart used the artifact almost unconsciously to shelter us. And it was revealed that it was a Githyanki artifact because Lae'zel was right there and she saw it. Stop this, no sense in us fighting each other. I agree with Shadowheart, the artifact is protecting us. We need it with us. Shadowheart said, Lae'zel thinks I have something important to her people. She's deluded clearly. No, she's not. And this is not what she said. I agree with Shadowheart, the artifact is protecting us. We need it with us. Yes, this is kind of true, but that's not what Shadowheart said. I'm totally gaslighting Lae'zel here. Stop this, no sense in us fighting with each other. Kind of true. Lae'zel is right, we don't need the Githyanki as enemies. Kind of not. The Githyanki, from what we've seen, make everybody their enemies. So, aside from Lae'zel, I'm down to killing as many Githyanki as possible. Like, it's not... I'm not going to go out of my way to kill Githyanki, but I'm just saying, you know, if they believe themselves to be above everybody else, and they're going to kill any other race without any kind of forethought, then, you know, we got to defend ourselves. So any ideas on how we settle this? Stop this. There's no sense in us fighting with each other.
Incorrect. Judicious bloodletting settles feuds and roots out the weak, the deceitful.
Do you hear this, tripe? Our lives are at stake, and she wants us to turn on each other.
No others. Just you and me.
Jesus Christ. No, it doesn't make sense. Rooting out the deceitful might be good, but I mean, this conversation right now kind of doesn't make much sense to be had. Because she wasn't being deceitful. We already know that she has an artifact that belongs to the Githyanki. But assuming this is a conversation that had to happen a long time ago, at that time, none of these people knew each other well enough to say we should be pouring our hearts out and sharing every little secret. Just because you're traveling with someone doesn't mean they need to know everything about you. That's not how life works. Just because I start working at a company doesn't mean I'm going to go in and say, well, listen, when I was 14, my uncle... No. Right? No. So... that's just not how it works. And if we're having the conversation now, admittedly, there is no deceit, so there's no argument to be had with that. And we already know that the artifact should be kept. That being said, I might just be trying to justify me defending Shadowheart here, to be honest. But I don't like this one because it's not the Githyanki that are going to be our enemies, because they won't know. So long as Lazil stays in our lane, he won't know. Oh, they won't know, I mean. And in terms of any ideas to settle this doesn't resolve the conflict, and rest both of you also doesn't resolve the conflict. So let's try and say, oh, listen, Shadowheart, we knew that she had this artifact. We agreed it was going to be talked about. But right now, this artifact is protecting us from influences from a potential goddess, right? And even though it belongs to your people, now is not the time to be bringing that up. We've seen what they did. We've seen how they treated you, right? There's people holding higher rank. And it's going to be best if we keep it for now, okay? We need it.
You hear that, Lae'zel? It's called common sense.
You seek reason in dishonor.
You didn't need to say that, Shadowheart. You didn't need to push and prod in the wound, at the wound. So, any ideas on how we settle this? Can I kindly and respectfully ask you both, please, to rest? And we can talk about this in the morning.
I doubt this one's wits will be any sharper by then.
I do not wish to spill blood here.
You're not helping, Shadowheart.
Come daylight, we will find a place to end this.
Fine. You can accept you're wrong, or we'll be rid of you permanently. Either way, I win.
Who would win in a 1v1 though? With the characters at the level they are right now.
You had every chance to look the other way. But here we are.
Fucking hell, man.
You chose this.
Spare me the justifications, coward.
If anyone asks, I'll say you were transforming. Don't expect to be mourned.
Okay, children, that's enough. That's enough. Persuasion, Shadowheart, stop. You don't have to do this. Kids, come on. We can't be doing this. I immediately went to look for guidance, which she usually gives. If I fail this, I'm re-rolling, and I'm not failing this. I still have the bliss spores. That's insane.
She's a liability. It's the artifact we need, not her.
Let me up, and I'll show you.
Cooperate, Lae'zel. For your own sake, we need her, Shadowheart. Give her a chance. I don't believe we need her, but it's better to have her. And if we need to encounter the Githyanki, it's going to be a lot better to have her, because she will be our link to them slowing the fuck down. And Cooperate, Lae'zel, I don't think she's the one being unreasonable here, let's be honest. So, Shadowheart, come on. Give her a chance. She's not even fighting back right now.
Can I do that, Lae'zel? Can I turn my back on you?
Never. Thieves aren't afforded such luxury.
Loosen the grip on your pride for one blasted moment, won't you? We needn't be enemies. There's plenty of those to go around already.
What would you have? That we be friends?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
I like that dialogue exchange.
But imagine what we might achieve if we channeled some of that hostility back at our real foes, instead of each other. They wouldn't stand a chance.
Have you seen what we did to the Beholders? Man, we're a force to be reckoned with. Okay, that was an event. What does Basket have to say about it?
See? Tell you truth, Beefy. Trust me. Always. Always.
Always! Gale?
I'll say one thing for our troop. We're not short on drama.
It's amazing, isn't it?
I'm glad Shadowheart and Lae'zel settled their differences peacefully. Eventually.
I mean, you guys could have helped. You've got quite a bit of charm. You could have helped me avoid that conflict. Just saying. If you're aware, it's because you were awake.
Oh, I really thought Shadowheart and Lae'zel might fight to the death over that artifact. A pity. It would have made for a fine night's entertainment.
Surprisingly enough, I don't disagree. Again. I am curious who would win.
Very glad Shadowheart and Lae'zel settled things without letting any blood. I would have enjoyed the spectacle, but not losing either one of those lunatics.
I think we're all in agreement with that statement. Oh, Scratch, I didn't ask you what you thought about that.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Good, good. I'm glad. I'm glad you're not letting the hot tempers at camp bugger your mood.
Speak.
Oh, she's got nothing to say about this. I'd like you to join me about your quarrel with Shadowheart. So, you know what I'm going to ask about, right?
It is over where I am concerned.
That's a relief. We won't survive this if we don't stand together. Can I trust you not to cause more trouble? I'll simply kill you both if it happens again. I think we can trust her not to cause more trouble. But I also think she would respect us asking this. And also her saying thieves don't get rewarded that possibility of not being killed. Maybe we should double check. I also don't want to say the only way we can survive is through the power of friendship, because Lae'zel is going to spit on my face. I'll simply kill you both if it happens again. Say that as a joke. Good. I'll simply kill you both if it happens again.
Yes. I'm sure you believe that. Reality will not reflect your ego, I'm afraid.
Fantastic. Cheers. I can't talk to this quasit. See? He's already inferior. Will?
I hope that's the end of this silly quarrel. They'll have no energy for battling our enemies if Lae'zel and Shadowheart are too busy squabbling among themselves.
Yeah, but I mean, you have to be understanding, considering how you greeted Karlach into our group. Does Holsing have something to say about this? I don't think he's even meant to be here.
To speak?
No, he doesn't even know what's going on.
I was hoping you'd come to chat. What do you need?
To ask you about what happened with Azil.
I was hoping you'd come to chat. What do you need? But I trust we can all sleep a little more soundly in camp now.
Oh, you were meant to say this. Okay, good thing that this isn't bugged. We aren't dear friends now, if that's what you're asking. But I trust we can all sleep a little more soundly in camp now. Okay, fine. I'll be keeping my eye on both of you. I don't want a fight happening again. I'm surprised you didn't leave. That's good. I'd rather keep things friendly between all of us. Oh, I'm so happy about this. I'll be keeping an eye on both of you. I don't want a fight happening again. I'm not surprised she didn't leave. I will be keeping an eye on them. Fuck. Only one. I don't think it will happen again. That's good. I like a friendly workspace.
You have an interesting definition of friendly, but yes.
Okay. Withers, what do you say about all this?
Fate. Does
I know.
require a new...
Fate had that written down. That was meant to happen, boys. Meant to happen. Anyways, do we keep Will? I don't even know how to use him, man. I think every short rest he replenishes his spells. So you can basically use him. That's a horrible cantrip.
Never a dull moment.
Oh, we haven't gone to bed yet. We haven't even rested. I just realized. Alright, go to bed. Finally. No more nightmares, please. I believe that sound was the quasits going back to their realms. Although that might just be a quasit as well. Alright, they're gone. And we need to set up everything for the next day. However, I am going to take a very long break and come back. So, see you then.